You've always dreamed of becoming a professional artist. Now that dream is within reach, and you're working on a portfolio to apply to art programs. But as the deadline approaches, you suddenly feel unmotivated and avoid your art altogether. Why does motivation seem so unpredictable? And what exactly is it? Psychologists define motivation as the urge or drive to start and sustain a particular behavior. In other words, it's the energy that pushes you to take action. Understanding where that energy comes from is crucial to learning how to maintain it. Motivation usually falls into two categories: intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation occurs when the activity itself is the reward. Think of a hobby like playing video games. The activity itself is what makes you want to keep doing it. Tasks that feel meaningful, interesting, or satisfying are driven by intrinsic motivation. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation is about doing something to achieve a result. Few people would say they enjoy going to the dentist, but they're motivated by the outcome, having clean, healthy teeth. Other examples of extrinsic motivation include doing something for a reward, like praise, money, or recognition. Often, these rewards come later, like getting a bonus or winning a competition after months of hard work. Though rewards like getting paid can be tempting, they may not work for long. For example, a study in 2017 showed that people who focused more on the outcomes of their New Year's resolutions, driven by extrinsic motivation, weren't the ones most likely to keep them. What predicted success was how much a person enjoyed pursuing their goals. In other words, you're more likely to stick with an exercise routine if you find activities you enjoy, rather than focusing on building muscle alone. Research in psychology shows that high levels of intrinsic motivation, whether for school, work, or exercise, are linked to long-term engagement. Still, daily actions often involve both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Studying for a history exam, for example, can be driven by curiosity about ancient Egypt, intrinsic motivation, but also by the desire to get a good grade or meet expectations, extrinsic motivation. However, having multiple motivators isn't always beneficial. A study on military cadets found that those who were motivated by both intrinsic factors, like self-improvement, and extrinsic factors, like career success, were less motivated overall than those driven by just one factor. As a result, these cadets performed worse and were less likely to graduate. Psychologists call this the overjustification effect, when additional external rewards can confuse your intrinsic motivation. But this only becomes an issue if you're already motivated to do the task. When you're dealing with a task you find boring or uninteresting, external rewards can actually help. In these cases, extrinsic motivators can provide enough reason to get it done. While you may never enjoy doing laundry, it becomes easier when you get praise from someone or reward yourself with a favorite TV show afterward. Motivation is complex, and sometimes, even if you're passionate about a goal or hobby, finding the motivation to work on it can be tough. But there are ways to boost your drive, even when it seems hard. Focus on building intrinsic motivation by making the task more enjoyable in the moment. Invite a friend to join you, or listen to your favorite playlist. Small actions like these can help you get started and stay on track with your goals.